Hello, good morning. Today we're going to be talking about the ternary operator. To define it, I guess I had to cheat because I didn't really know how to explain it, but MDN is saying it's the only JavaScript operator that takes three operands. What we have here is the conditional followed by the question mark, and then whatever is here on the left side of the colon is to be executed if the conditional is true. And then on the right side is what's to be executed if the conditional is false. So I set up a few variables here just to play around with this and see what happens, right? Jello is set to true. So if we were to run this, it would console log true. Below we have mold, which is set to false. So it would skip this part because that condition is false, and it would run this bit, right? And then of course, it can get more complicated than that. You can have a whole bunch of logic here, but keeping it simple, we have basically the question is, does Jello equal mold? And as we can see from above, true does not equal false. So it would be false and print false. And then you can compare a bunch of things, but again, keeping it simple. Does 5 equal 5? Yeah, it does. We know that. So it would print true. Now, no, I don't want to get into that. But basically, this is long and the short, very simple. There it is. But it can be used in other ways as well. Actually, you know what? Let's run this. Let's see what comes back. So we have true, like we thought. False, because mold is false. Jello does not equal mold, so it prints false. And then 5 does equal 5, so true, false, false, true. All right, we comment this out, and we'll just scroll down. So this is a little function that will take a day, and it returns, if this is a little confusing, here we go. Parameter is day, right, the argument, and we're checking to see if the day equals the string Saturday, or that's what this means, the day doesn't equal Sunday. So if either of these are true, right, we're going to look to the right of the colon, and we're going to return $20 because it's the weekend. We can charge a premium. But if it's not Saturday or Sunday, it's going to be $10. And I understand there's a lot more logic in there to make sure that it is actually Saturday or Sunday, because you could pass in Satay, for example, and it would not be Saturday or Sunday, but it's not Monday through Friday either. So that should return like something else, but again, keeping it simple. So, well, yeah, sure, let's run it. $10, right? Saturday, right? Slightly dyslexic. Run it again. What's wrong? What am I doing? There we go. Oh my God. Jeez. I haven't had enough coffee. So running for a third time. There we go. 20 bucks. Okay, there we go. How embarrassing was that? Now, that's basically the basics of ternary operators. I went a step further to make it more complicated, because why not? And this might look ridiculous. The next one looks even more ridiculous. But basically what I did here was I checked the conditional, and then, as we know, left side of the operator, or the colon, is to be operated or executed if this is true. And then to the right, I put in another ternary. So I'm actually going to save this because, oops, it like condenses it for us, but basically I would just wanted to show that it effectively is one line, right? This next one is even crazier. Okay, so if we run this, what we get back is chained ternary is false, which it came all the way to the end, right? Because mold was set to false, and then the next conditional we're checking is third var true, and it is set to false. So it skips this and goes to the false side of the colon. And then I stacked it up a little bit more because I felt like it, and it looks interesting because I have chained these the ternary before, not like this. It was for something else, and it's hard to explain without actually showing you. So I'm just gonna, whatever. But run it again. Prince Jello is delicious because it just keeps going through all these ternaries, and then it hits Jello, and it's like, okay, is Jello true? And it is. So it doesn't go to the false side of the colon; it stays on the true side and runs that. I guess I probably should not have put this in the video, but I just wanted to show you that it is possible to do it. I would not recommend it because ternary operator is really just a shortcut for if statements, right? So it would be way easier and far more readable to do if else statements than, I guess we call it chain ternary. That's just how I always refer to it. Yeah, so avoid this at all costs. Just know you can do it. It just gets really confusing really fast. But yeah, I hope you learned something. Again, probably stay away from chaining them and just stick to the simple stuff. But maybe you can, if you get it to work, you can flex on somebody and be like, hey, check it out, it works. Just use if statements. Those are fine too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I'll see you next time.